pulled the tough end of a wishbone. Howdy.
Afternoon.
Left Larson sucking wind then, eh?
If that is the phrase.
Well, your little vacation riot's over now. Time to give back what you've hijacked off me.
Let's try the lunchbox.
Well, kill her!
Hey!
You morons! Let's go.
What the heck was that? What? That away. Probably just a fish. That'd be some fish, kid. Man, you have got to learn to chill. I'm going back inside. You coming? Steady. Here she goes.
We ready yet?
Wow, that was a very, very long cutscene. That was like 3 minutes. Hey guys, AzureAttack here, and welcome back to Let's Play Tomb Raider. In the last episode, we got the final piece of the Scion. It took care of Larson and a bunch of other hideous mutants in the sanctuary of the Scion. And in this episode, we got nothing. Well, we still have all of our ammo and health packs, but we don't have the Scion anymore, or any means of defending ourselves. We had everything taken from us at the end of the last level, so we're kind of stuck. There's not much we can do if we're attacked. And from that cutscene, they know that we're here, because that one guy must have had a suspicion. So, I'm going in the wrong direction. What you want to do is you want to go behind the waterfall. This first part of the level is just about getting your pistols back. Nothing else really matters until we get those trusty dual pistols back. Okay. Let's go over here and pull the switch. There's a lot of running back and forth in this level. So we pulled that switch, now we need to go all the way over here, because there's a door that opened. Yeah, this level, for the most part, it's going to be puzzle-oriented, because we don't have many weapons. we are going to be taking out those guys that took all of our guns, and that's how we're gonna get them back, but for now, we've just got to rely on our agility and wit. So now that we pulled that, we need to go all the way back over to the waterfall. Honestly, I'm wondering if I should kind of structure the cutscenes to be after the levels instead of before them. Because that was really, really long. And I'd rather tag that onto the end of the Sanctuary of the Scion than at the start of this level. Which is Natla's Mines. I didn't go over that. Alright, so here we are. This is the main room that we want to be in. Inside that building are pistols. But it's being held up by that crane, and if we come over here, we need 3 fuses. I don't know why. You would think that you'd want to take the fuses out to make the crane drop, but I guess you need to put them in. Alright, so we have 2 directions we can go, but we also have a movable block. And where this block is needed is actually to get onto this building because there is a collapsible floor tile on top of it. I really don't know the best way to go about this level, I'll be perfectly honest now. This is, I enjoy this level because you spend the entire game kind of building up your arsenal and becoming this powerful force, and this level just tears it all away back to pretty much your status at the beginning of the game. I mean, you still have all your medkits and all that, but, you know, it kind of doesn't matter if you have no way to defend yourself or take out enemies. Now, one thing that is especially important is to start being careful. This is the part of the game where there are going to be traps everywhere. Boulder traps, spike traps, falling traps, even lava traps we're going to be dealing with. And one such trap is right through here. This is a little boulder puzzle. As we start moving forward... Okay, well, guess I have to do it anyway. That boulder's gonna start rolling down. And, there are also going to be other boulders. That are going to try to squish us. Yeah, if you mess it up, I think you can squeeze in. But if you can't, yeah, you can't. So I have to reset the puzzle by going up here. But yeah, this is really the part of the game where you need to start being careful, because literally everything is going to try to kill you. So let's try that one more time. Oh man. I have to start all over too. Jeez. Alright, I'm all caught up. And I was going to try and refrain from using this save crystal right off the bat because there are quite a few different ordeals that we're going to have to go through, and I actually missed this large medpack that's right beneath the building. I said ordeals because I was going to try to avoid using the word challenges. Alright, so let's try this boulder one more time. Alright, there we go. And here we go. This is our first fuse. We're going to need 2 more of these. Oh, of course they give us a save crystal after we take on the lethal boulder trap. Technically they did give us one before. Oh, jeez. Never mind, they did give us one before. Okay. Oh, so we fall here. Yeah, we just go on this way. Yeah, there are going to be a ton of boulder traps in the next coming levels. Which sucks for me because I hate boulder traps. Spike traps I'm okay with. Fire traps... Lava traps, yeah, they're not as deadly as they're played off to be, but boulder traps are the worst. Now, the switch that we pulled in that kind of the collapsible floor tile roof thing, that switch, that causes this boat to somehow magically get off of the anchor point. So it allows us to access this area over here. And now we've got a bit of a block puzzle, which... those are fun and don't take like 20 minutes. So let's just work on this. Another block, yay. Notice how all of these blocks have Natla's name on them. Yeah, we're finding out that she's not a good person. And if you played any of the Crystal Dynamics Tomb Raiders, specifically Underworld, you'll find that for some reason Crystal Dynamics seems to like Natla. That causes that weird drill thing to move back. There's a lot of running back and forth in this level. Jeez. I forgot just how much there was. Ugh. Keep on going. Another block. Okay, so we actually are going to be getting our second fuse right here. But it's also a very different kind of situation. So we're in this room right here. The fuse is right there. If you just grab the fuse and turn around, you'll be fine. But one of the guys that took our weapons is here too. And if we go pretty much any further than the fuse, he's going to appear and start shooting at us. So we just want to grab the fuse and turn back. don't think I need to explain how difficult it would be to fight a guy with guns when you have no guns. That opens a door all the way back there. I'm just going to cut this out. This is a lot of pointless trekking. Alright, here I am. So, we actually have never been where that door opened, but it's over here. And this is where our final fuse is. This is some weird kind of, if it'll show up. Yeah, some weird kind of conveyor belt thing, and the fuse is actually on it. If you couldn't see it, you could come over to this side and it would show you. Not much better, though. That's weird. The fuse has like a 3D model on the conveyor belt, but it's a 2D sprite as an item. Alright, yeah, the door that opened is this one, and this turns on the conveyor belt. There we go, that is all 3 fuses, and now we can finally get our babies back. Although, sadly, we're not going to be using them for long. Actually, for the sake of nostalgia, I might just use only the pistols this level. Haven't decided. There we go, the building has fallen. Now, when it touched the ground, the door was still on it, but oddly enough, the door just gets, like, blown off. And here we go, here are the pistols. Now, you actually have to go into your inventory and equip them, because if they aren't in her holsters, pressing the triangle or arm button won't do anything. Now, I believe this is just a quick shortcut back to that waterfall room. So we don't have to take that long trek back. It's also got a save crystal, which you bet I'm going to use it this time. Now that we're armed and dangerous, we can finally work on eliminating the guys that stole our guns and also shoved us into a rock wall. So, right now I'm standing on the spot where the fuse was, so he's not going to come out. But one thing to be very, very careful about is keep in mind, there are pits around this kind of, I guess, battlefield, and each one of those pits has lava inside of it. Needless to say, if you fall in, you're done. So try to be mindful of where you're running around and jumping. He comes from this direction over here, and if you can just stay behind him, keep running circles around him, he won't be able to get many shots off on you.
Ain't nothing personal.
Oh no. Now, he has the magnums on him, but he also shoots really fast, so you don't want to be taking many shots from him. Yes, just keep being an idiot. Nice. That is the first thug down. And, quite a way to go. So now that we have the lovely magnums back, which, now that I guess we find out that Natla is not a good person, I can point out the magnums actually have an N on them, which I can only guess means Natla produced them. Which is a cool little detail, considering they were Pierre's weapon and also this guy's weapon. Although he's known only as the cowboy, and his model has him using, like, revolvers. So, I don't know. They probably just threw the magnums on him to say, hey, give him a gun. So now that we've taken him out, we can move on. And the way we do that is to come all the way over here. And drop down. Now, the game is going to be kind and give you save crystals pretty much before and after every fight that you have to do. Yeah, a lot of lava around here. If you touch it, you're dead. For like the 17th time that I've said that. Yeah, this is going to be a very, very long level, so I might just have to split this up in random segments. Because I'm already at 27 minutes. I want to keep my videos, like, around the 30-minute mark. I don't really want to go that much longer. So if this video just kind of cuts away and then the next one begins, well, that's kind of why. Ew, gross, excuse me, sorry about that. I just burped. I'll definitely cut that out. I don't enjoy listening to people burp. Yeah, and just to kind of reinforce my statement on everything's gonna try to kill you, if you see a slope like this, be very, very careful walking up it, because I swear 9 times out of 10 there's a boulder at, up at the top. Okay, this part, yeah, only one of those platforms is when you can stand on, the other one is a slope. And this right here, if we immediately turn to the right, we're going to have access to a secret. Now, what we want to do is there's a boulder down that hallway that's going to come rushing at us, so we want to run in and push this block as soon as we can. Because it's already coming. If you, like, take even a second more, you probably will die. How do I... Do I go over here? Yep. Wait. Okay, just want to check to make sure nothing was under that box. So, the secret has some Uzi clips, large med pack, a way back, but that's not all. Whoa. If we continue down this path, we're going to fall onto the rails where that boulder came from. And if we go on the rails and come over here, we find our beloved shotgun. So we have 3 out of 4 weapons. We are in good shape. Can I just squeeze in, please? No? Okay, fine. I'll go your way, game. Alright, to kind of save on time, I'm going to try to cut out as much as I can that isn't, like, important. Alright, so we're jumping to that one. Then to that. And then straight forward. Anything over here? Nope. Alright. Oh, jeez. Oh, my gosh. That was close. So we've got a lot of TNT here. But if you notice, there's one block that looks a bit damaged. Oh, excuse me again. And like every pushable block, it is, looks, kind of old and decrepit. However, even though we can move this, we're still going to use it. So let's just push it all the way into position. There's not that many block puzzles left in the game, but the ones that there are definitely very, very long. Alright, so I'm not going to use this yet.